Seriously? Sound ideas? Seriously? Sound ideas? Seriously? Sound ideas? Seriously? Sound damn ideas! I know that you can do the hell of a bird and this in your encrypting diaper. Hello guys and girls, this is me, Why the Bookie Dookie here, and today I'm going to rant on the kids change sound effect, but it's not an ordinary extreme yet, and this is an extreme, mega, explosive, cure friend of this ignoring sound effect called the kids change sound effect. There's a lot of problems with that sound effect. 1. It's being overused by Fluffy Jack Toys, Jasmine Pink, Disney Princess Pulse 2K10, Mr. Beast, Honest Dog 2 to Pass of Us, Barney Boy 463, Toys Unlimited, and so many other YouTubers. 2. It makes me cry every single time I hear this sound effect. It's my arch nemesis. 3. I just received 3 strikes. First off, I heard in Among Us the Heroes playing Squid Game Part 2. For when the confetti pops up and he reeled my arch nemesis in the confetti, which is the history sound effect. Second, I heard it in every subscriber I had to repeat Bart Spammy. It was by WildPointGD. And I found out that WildPointGD is nothing that was another called Sweepy. Here's proof. See, I told you. In Sweepy, if you're watching this, you know that this sound effect called makes me cry. Well, it did. But you better apologize for using the sound effect. Anyways, moving on. And I heard it for the third and final time called Will Chris Baby choose money or candy? But when Mr. Beast pointed at the candy, the sound begins to come up. So this is when I received my third and final strike. Heard. No one have heard this sound effect, but all my fans have heard the sound effect as well. Big Rich Cat Artist heard the sound effect and she is watching a hard vacation video. When he got found, the sound begins to come up. And also, Chocolate Chan aka Cake Recap heard the sound effect 7 times. First, she heard it in Breaking Windows Vista. Second, her dad is listening to the CD player product, and during the sound Bounce Hills, she heard my arch nemesis for the second time. Third, she heard it in the Droid Philippines advert. After the singer said, Charlie sing dance with me, the sound begins to come up. Fourth, she heard it while Johnson was watching it at school. She heard the whole thing. Fifth, she heard it in Every Kid Loves This by Spider. Right after the Baxter speech voice says, tomorrow is Sunday, the sound begins to come up. Sixth, she was at her school and one of her classmates was watching the amazing digital circus video on the laptop. And eventually, she heard my arch nemesis for the 6th time. And last but not least, 7th. She heard it for the 7th time while she was watching This School Should Not Exist. And Perfect Spy tells you to like the video for good luck. The sound begins to come up. And also, Eddie kept on imitating this sound to her. One time, he did that boing, yells Nana, and imitating the stupid annoying kids doing sound effect. 5th, is almost heard in a Barney Boy 8463 video code. Who heard that's are her Rayburn and 1 on 2 ways to do the part. 6 was heard in the intro of Baby and Wolverine. After the kid said, look, it's Baby and Wolverine, the sound begins to come up. 7, I heard in the video game called Agent Check Out from Mod Squad. It was a previous kids game as well. Every time when the agent gets fixed, the sound begins to come up. 8 was heard 22 times in the video called Holes, Letters, and Numbers with Surprise Frame and Surprise X by Floppy Jet Toys. Every time when the cars will be loaded, the sound begins to come up. 9. The zero bunch of balloons ever from 2015 and 41 hours never the 10 times in a row. And was even heard in Simon Says by the Kid Boomers. When the cat says shout hooray, the sound begins to come up. 11 was even heard in HC and ESR Squid Game Funny Moments. When he surprised the team and he found it, the sound begins to come up. 12. It was even heard in the Stop and Shop Back to School Savings after the 2021 when one of my fans was in Stop and Shop. He put on her PA speakers, and the sound begins to come up. 13. It was even heard in the Fruit Shot Madness video. It was right at the start, and I think it graduated. 14. It was even heard in the Talking Ginger rap. When Talking Ginger finishes swooping or brushing his teeth, the sound begins to come up. 15. It was even heard in the Elephant Trunk a dunk from Bubble Guppies. After the child said, "Here she is," the sound begins to come up. 16. It was even heard in Counting by Trees by Kids Running Tube. The singer's count by trees is all the way to 100, and when the singers yell 100, the sound begins to come up. 17. It was heard in another Beast clip called the $10,000 if we rolled 7, and the one other guy tried to go for $9,000, but when the two dice showed up providing the 2, the sound begins to come up, and it was slightly heard. 18. It was even heard in the mobile game adverts be like by MSM content. When the monster gets matched, the sound begins to come up. 19. It was heard in the Happy Nappers unboxing video by Variety Secret Games. When she said, "Happy Nappers unboxing video, yay!" the sound comes up. The sound begins to come up. 20. And finally, it was even heard in so many social credit memes. Whenever you get the question right, the sound begins to come up with an image that says 15 plus social credit. Next, you know who likes this sound? A lot of YouTubers. He wants to keep on irritating us with this modern day kids cheering. And you know who hates this sound? Me, Leader's cat artist, Trip Hampson's Google 2K9, and Chuck Chan, aka Caitlin. We all want to destroy the sound effect with us, and never forgot. So screw the kids hearing sound effect and screw Floppy Jet Toys. An animated sense is a billion times better than the kids hearing sound effect. And a friend.